Okay, here we go again with some more thoughts from Tumor Town with Bruce, even though Bruce don't feel so hot today. Now, let's give you a little bit of a health update. The went into the hospital, was there for 4 days. It was the most horrible experience I've ever had in a hospital system in my life. I will never go back there. Ever, ever, ever. And they're one of two competing healthcare systems in my area. I've generally been with the other one. I'm going to go back and stay there because these guys just damn near killed me. I mean, I was in an ER cubicle for 30 hours waiting to get put into a room. I went absolutely mentally berserk. I just melted. And once I got to the room, I mean, everything was just bad. Food was bad, TV was bad. They didn't even have a recliner in the room. You know, it was just awful. And I called my wife Wednesday night. I said, I can't do this. I'm going to melt. I'm going to have a mental breakdown. I'm going to freak out, you know. And they have this program at that hospital that's a hospital at home. So somehow she was able to push enough buttons, scream enough, whatever, that they whisked me into that program, and I was home by I think 3 o'clock on Thursday afternoon. And that was a good thing. And they swear to me, I don't know how they're doing it, but they swear to me that the IV antibiotics, which are just like the ones I did before at home, are only going to cost me $45. Whereas last time it cost me $1,000. So let's hope that's true. Because if it's not, I'm going to be one really torched son of a gun. You know what I mean? But I can't afford to spend another $1,000 on that stuff. I can't do that. So the symptomology basically has all changed. The coughs are hard. If that's the right word I can use. They're hard. They're not anywhere near as frequent as they used to be, but they're hard. And I go through little moments where I'll cough, 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 and I'll cough a lot of stuff up, and then I won't cough up anything for hours and hours and hours. You know, which on the one hand is nice, but on the other hand, I feel exhausted. My chest, my bronchia are tight and shallow. So even though I'm breathing okay, I'm doing okay, I feel like I'm not. I feel like every breath is a challenge. And I have to concentrate to get through it. And that wears me out. My wife is convinced a lot of this is in my head, psychological. I don't think it is. I think there's an element of it, certainly. But as I try to tell them, they're like, your breathing is good, your pulse ox is good, and, your breathing rate is slow and relaxed. I'm like, yeah, because I've been doing this for over a frickin' year. I work to try to relax. Breathe slow, breathe easy. Doesn't mean I'm breathing well. Rather, my mind perceives it as well, or my body, because it doesn't. And I don't know what's going to stop that. I have no idea. She just gave me a new drug, whatever it is, I can't recall, before I came out here to the barn. So we'll see what happens with it. And she was on to some sort of, $2,000, psychedelic treatment thing. And to be honest with you, as much as I've talked about it, I don't know that I would actually do it at this time. I would be very much afraid. Excuse me. That I would go down a dark rabbit hole, and I don't want that. That really scares me. So that was one of those nasty hard coughs that I coughed something up. So, so the IV antibiotics will run out here. Then they want me to do some oral antibiotics, nebulizer style, but they're very expensive. So we're trying to work out ways to make that less expensive so I can actually do them. But we'll see. What beyond that? Another bronchoscopy on the 20th as a follow-up. And then I got to believe that's about it. I can't think of anything else anybody could do to me, frankly. But I'll be honest with you. The days are getting really long. And nighttime, oh God. I mean, I can basically just lay on my back in a recliner and try to sleep through as much as I can. That's all I can do. It's really sad, and it's really pathetic, and it's scary. The wife wants to be very positive. You're going to feel better. This is going to work, I don't share that optimism, I'm sorry to say. I got a feeling the end is catching up to me and catching up to me so quick. So, I hope that's not the case, but that's why I'm out here today doing these videos, even though I feel like crap. Because I've got to get them done. I've got to get these things in there. So that's it. That's my status report for today, for whatever it's worth. Take it for 2 salts or, whatever. All right, guys. Peace. Hang 10.